story behind the song. Some kids were busted for drinking booze in a public space back home, And sometimes you can't fight the law the way they want you to fight, so we wrote a song about it.
It's a usual weekend party at pubs in horse cars, a popular street in New Delhi. Famous for its nightlife and notorious for its show of wealth and power. This is Manoj Kumar, a bouncer at the pub. He also owns a company that supplies bouncers to the city. Most of his employees are like him. They grew up training to be wrestlers. Like most wrestlers turned bouncers, Manoj Kumar lives in a village in the outskirts of Delhi. In his village Lampur, wrestling is a tradition they all grew up with.
Look at the history of wrestling. In India, we have had it from the times of the Maharajas and the Mahabharat. It used to be called Dvant, Dvantva Yudh. It's in our culture. It is in our blood. For a boy in the village, wrestling is the first game he begins to play. He goes to a wrestling school for his own entertainment and to make a good body for himself.
It's 5 a.m. on a Sunday, and Anand Prakash, the master wrestler at the Arya Samaj School of Wrestling in Bankner, is coaching a team of young wrestlers. The industry's master is addressed as Anand Ji, a token respect for the 3 long decades of free coaching he has given to the wrestlers.
There is a craze for wrestling in our village from ancient times. My ancestors were wrestlers. My grandfather was known by the name of Lal Chand Pahalwan. He was a wrestler. His father was also a wrestler.
Anand Ji has coached many international champions and even Olympians. His current young students are no less ambitious.
My name is Bhagat Singh. I am 15 years old. I have been wrestling for 4 years. I want to be an Olympian someday.
These young men work hard for an average of 10 hours a day, hoping that someday their Olympic dreams would come true. At the Delhi State Wrestling Competition for Seniors, Anand Ji is judging wrestlers in weight categories ranging from 54 to 140 kilograms. This competition is a far cry from the idyllic village bouts of Manoj Kumar's youth. Here, wrestling is serious business. The stakes for wrestlers are high.
The youth goes to the wrestling schools, wrestles, goes forward participating in competitions, in international competitions, national level competitions. The wrestlers who win gold and silver at the national level competitions are given good government jobs and a fat salary. Their lives change after that, meaning wrestling is a small game meant to keep you healthy, and that very game completely changes your life.
But for every winner, there are several losers. Manoj Kumar had abandoned any hope of being a champion in the sport and was working in his family farm in Lampur when a friend suggested that his imposing physique and personality was well suited for Delhi's security industry.
उसने मुझे कहा कि
He said he goes to these events as a bouncer. He gets paid well, gets to be in a great ambience, and be part of a world that we, villagers, could not even imagine. Come, join me, he said. So I started this work. I started a company of my own called DIG Intelligence. Now I work through my company. I do events, give security to big celebrities, big industrialists.
Manoj Kumar says men from wrestling schools used to be given priority for recruitment to the Indian Army.
They knew that these are strong men from the villages with a strong body and a brave heart. They do not back out on the face of danger. But now, it isn't easy to get jobs with the army or the government.
And so, the wrestlers started looking at the private sector and the security business where there is a growing demand for bouncers. The landscape in India's National Capital Region, known as NCR, has undergone tremendous change in recent years. Many farmers had become very rich overnight by selling their land. But with new wealth in their hands, they have also been the subject of complaints. People say they often get into drunken brawls, making unwelcome advances towards women, and try to bribe law enforcers. Crimes in the city increased, and so did the need for security. In doing his job, Manoj Kumar has to cross from one world to another. He grew up in a village where the culture is patriarchal and conservative, very different from that in the pubs. For instance, it is customary for married women there to cover their faces in the presence of an older male.
The women in the city have their kitty parties. They go out shopping, drinking, etc. The women in our villages are not like that. They don't even like to go to the cities. They are happy to spend their whole lives going about their domestic chores and derive happiness from little things.
There are no pubs or discos or even restaurants in his village. As much as Manoj Kumar loves his wrestling schools and village life, he does not regret choosing a career as a bouncer in the security industry.
पहले मुझे लगता है कि हाँ अगर मैं ऐसे ही खेतों में ही अपनी जिंदगी गुजार रहा होता
I feel that if I had just continued to work as a farmer, I would still be stuck there. But my life turned away from it towards the security business. Now my lifestyle has also changed. My manner of speaking has also changed. I keep hoping that in future my children will also have very good careers. And I feel proud that I am protecting someone's life and that they feel safe when I am standing next to them.
As the night rages on with more deafening music in huskars, Manoj Kumar shows an impressive figure standing tall over the crowd, promising to protect them from violence. But while he and others like him take pride in their new life, a few young Indian wrestlers continue to pursue their Olympic dreams, not certain if one day they too would end up protecting the wealthy in the cities. For Assignment Asia, this is Jyoti Karat reporting from Delhi.